Alright, so I want to talk to you guys about the 20S. Sena 20S. It's a Bluetooth device, in case you guys don't know. So you can talk intercom and listen to your music, have your GPS, all that stuff through two little speakers that you place in your helmet. And the nice part about today's helmet is they actually come with like pre-cutouts to place those speakers in. So, which is, I mean, really great. So I know my Bell has it, and that was pretty awesome. And I think even my Shoei RF1000 had it too. So, but my overall assessment for this thing is going to be 4 stars. Now I rate its tiny brother, its baby brother, the SMH5. I rate that a 5 star. Now I want to tell you why. It gets a 4. The 20S gets a 4 star over the 5. Under the 5 star of the SMH5. The SMH5 does everything exactly as it is designed to do, and that it is told that it will do. So what I mean by that is all the literature on the SMH5 says it can do this, this, and this, and it does exactly that, and that. Okay? And that's great. And it's exactly what I wanted for it. It's cheap. It's a really awesome bang for the buck, especially if you're just a solo rider or you only ride with one person all the time. Okay? Get the SMH5. Don't spend the extra money for the 10 or the 20S. Alright? The SMH5 will do all that perfectly. And they have an SMH5 that has FM radio. So if you just want to listen to your radio and not waste the battery on your phone or any other Bluetooth MP3 player, then you could turn on the FM radio and listen to just that. So now the 4 stars comes from the fact that it does and it doesn't do what Sena tells you that the 20S is going to do. And what I mean by that is this 20S has dual Bluetooth modules in it. So there's 2 Bluetooth modules, okay? And what you're supposed to be able to do is you're supposed to be able to connect to other 20Ss, 10s, or 5s, whatever, and even off-brand Bluetooth, right? As an intercom. Okay, so that way we can have the 2-way conversation, or even 4-way, because you can connect up to multiple. I think up to like 6 or 8 on the 20S, alright? So you can have 8 people, all with 20Ss, ride and be able to talk to each other at the same time. Okay? Fantastic. And then, because it has 2 modules, you can play your Bluetooth music at the same time. And then when somebody talks during the ride, don't fucking do it. Creeping out and everything. So when they talk, the music dims down. And then you can hear their voice over the music. Alright? Which is fantastic. So, I already had the SMH5 and the Sena GP10 GoPro Bluetooth backpack. And that's how I did a couple of my very first vlogs. And then I knew on that particular case that I was not able to listen to music and vlog at the same time. And that was more than understandable. Alright? Especially because I know I got the cheapest version they have out there. It's only designed to do one thing at a time, and that's its product. And that's fine, so I understood that. And then when I found that, hey, the 20S came out and it's able to do this, 2 things at the same time, I was like, okay, I'm in heaven now. Alright? This is exactly what I want. I want to be able to still cruise to work, listen to my music, and then vlog and talk to the GP10 when I need it. Right? So, and then you thought it was going to work, you know, because you connect your Bluetooth, your Sena 20S5, whatever, to the backpack as it's an intercom. So you're using it like you're talking to an intercom and not just a regular Bluetooth device or anything like that. And that way it can pick up the audio. Like, okay, great. So I connect my phone, I have my phone going, music's going, I'm like, okay, great, here, this is, I've connected, I've paired my backpack with the Sena as an intercom, I turn on the backpack, and my music goes away. Like, what the fuck's the deal, you know? So, and it continues to do this, and then I can't find anything on their website at first about this, and I'm like, what the hell? So I reread all of the literature again, the literature that came with the product, the literature that's on their website about it, and it all says that yes, you can have multiple intercoms connected and still listen to your music at the same time. So I'm like, well, what the fuck is the issue here, you know? Because I can't get it to connect. I thought maybe I just made it as a normal Bluetooth device connection. So I went back through and made sure that I did it correctly. I paired my phone as a Bluetooth device, and I paired my backpack as a intercom, and same thing happened. So then I start doing more and more research. I'm looking online. I ended up having to turn to YouTube for it, and then digging deep into Sena's website, do I finally find on their forums, and I mean really buried deep in their customer service forums, that this is an issue. So now, here I am, I've wasted money because this does not do what it was designed to do. And it doesn't do what I wanted it to do. So, am I pissed off about it? Yes. Because now this thing just does exactly as my SMH5 does. And I don't ride with anybody that has a Bluetooth yet. So the people that I ride with don't do it. So I listen to my music, or they have their, they're just their headphones in, and that's it. And so we never talk at all during the ride. So having the ability to talk to like 8 people that I said, like, it's just it's a waste for me. It's pointless. Where, you know, my 3-year-old SMH5 did everything just perfect. So I sent them an email about it, and 2 weeks later, 2 weeks it takes them to get back to me. They get back to me and tell me that they just give me the standard freaking business reply. Oh yes, this is an ongoing issue that Sena is well aware of, and we're working diligently to fix it. We are closing your ticket as the matter is resolved. No, the matter is not resolved. If it doesn't work, then the matter isn't resolved. So, and a word to the wise, if you guys are thinking about getting the Sena Prism action camera that will Bluetooth and talk exactly the same way as the backpack for the GoPros does, it also does not give you audio and music at the same time. So, i.e., my exact same problem. You cannot talk to the Prism camera and listen to your music at the same time. So this is more than an issue, and they have not updated their website to reflect this. Again, I've gone back through and everything, and there's no little asterisk or anything that says will not work with GP10 or Sena Prism camera. So, in my mind, in my opinion, this is false advertising. Alright? You're telling me that I can do this, and now I can't. So, and before anybody wants to give me shitty comments on the air, it is. It's false advertising in the fact that You have to connect the backpack or the Prism camera as an intercom, okay? That's the way that you design... Oh, someone's smoking marijuana. And, okay, so you have to connect it that way. And it clearly states with the 20S that you can have intercom pairing and Bluetooth music pairing at the same time. So there should be no difference between me hooking up my backpack or my Prism camera. I don't own a Prism camera, but if I did, you know, so if I hooked up my Prism camera on my backpack and listened to music, as there is connecting intercom-wise to another 20S or 10s or 5s or whatever, and I should be able to do it the exact same way. Alright? So that's why it gets at 4-star. It still has 4 because it does everything that I want it to do otherwise. I mean, when I just want to listen to music, oh man, it plays beautiful music, especially with the bigger speakers that it has on here now. And then I have connected it once or twice to another Bluetooth, and it's clear audio across that way. So it does everything that it's supposed to do, except for that, alright? And like I said, there should be no issue connecting it, because you connect it as an intercom as you do with other Bluetooth devices. So, alright, that's my little rant and review on the 20S. Other than that, guys, if you have it and you like it, you know, put your reason down why. Alright? If that also pisses you off, you know, for the same reason, then, you know, put that down too and share your experience with it. But, alright guys, that's me, that's my opinion, and I'm out.